back, everybody, to Tabletop Diaries, another episode of Off the Table, episode 7, where we'll be talking about Curse Scroll Zine Volume 1, Dialbury, episodes 21 through 25. So, hold on, let me put some mood music from Syrinscape. Use it for all your TTRPG and board game and just meditation.
What if you're bored?
Meditative. That's the word I'm looking for. Meditative ambiance. Meditative purposes. Words are hard. What kind of vibe we feeling today?
Something jazzy.
Something jazzy.
I'm just kidding.
What is
jazz?
Bardic Ludus by Syrinscape. I'm curious about this Dune ambience with Nay flute. That's what it says. I might try that later. Anyway, yes, episode 21, starting off. This is where you guys make it to the Knights of Idris and you meet Justina Morven for the first time.
What a meeting that was.
Indeed. There was some tension there, obviously, with these knights. And I remember you kind of were gleaming of some information of Urix, because essentially that's what you were trying to like get out of them, as well as, hey, first of all, you guys were invited there. You guys were invited there because they've been kind of watching and spying on you, from my recollection.
Yeah.
And Justina Morven doesn't let on that Urix is there. You find out later that he's been there.
5 minutes into meeting her, and she killed somebody right behind my back.
Yes. You come to find out
that was a meeting,
that there's traitors amongst her order. But that first meeting, you're still on that mission of gaining allies. So she agrees to listen to your pleas or whatever you're trying to get out of her. If you venture off and you go back to the Knight's Ruin, the Green Knight's Ruin, Meridol's Ruin Castle, to obtain a hidden artifact that's still hidden deeper within the ruins themselves.
Seems like with all their skills, they couldn't figure it out, but we did.
Well, the first way to get down further was the sword, and then the second way was to use fire.
Well, I guess they didn't have the sword, which was
get
the
all the
key.
way down.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't unlock the secret of the throne itself. There was a hidden trigger that Vern found on the throne itself with the inscription of all that. And then there's all that tunnels that, Vern, Val, Miss Redcap, and Tobin had to venture through to get the sword itself that you've been bogarting.
And the sword was the key. So even if they figured that out, we took the sword, so they were missing the key.
Yeah, but you only got the altar, past the altar, through Haldren notes, I believe.
That's right. Yeah, the riddle.
Yeah, the riddle that he ascertained from who knows. He ended up with, it had a riddle of
the fire,
adding fire to the altar, which you found the sword itself. The sword was a key, but the altar was also a riddle. There was a riddle there with a fire to unlock the subterranean level of the Green Knight's castle, which had the greater artifact in there as well.
We killed some cultists pretty easily before we got to the ruins, right?
9 cultists.
That was satisfying. That was satisfying.
Yeah, that is true.
But then we got wrecked when we're down there and we have to fight the undead knight and the mimic.
Yeah,
boss.
Vern almost died.
That was the first time we meet a mimic, I guess, right?
In this campaign, yeah. That was the first mimic.
That was
which is our first.
I should have seen that. I should have seen that coming. That chest just sitting there in a peculiar spot.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Luckily, we had Mort and Hera there. Watch our backs. I think Alzamar lost Disintegrate.
And lightning, and I was down like 4 spells by the end of that fight.
Right, and so I think I lost healing, or I was real down on health or something. Like I had lost blast or something like that. So we all wanted to recharge after that.
Yeah, we got pummeled. Pretty much.
We survived though. Every one of us survived, and
then slept outside the door underground.
Yeah, taking out, you find the sword being the key to these huge doors, impenetrable doors that would only open with that sword. The Emerald Blade, which is a powerful weapon, is +2, and you can speak to animals. That has been proven through your
Very
antics.
useful. Very useful, man.
Much to these TTRPGs, having the ability to just talk to your surroundings and talk your way out of battle is a powerful weapon within itself.
It is. Saves you a lot of time, trying to just...
Saves you a lot of spells, I'll tell you that one.
It's also some of the appeal to TTRPGs is that you can actually
talk your way out of stuff, situations.
Far more often than in real life. You can reason with things.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It's like once you talk to them, you realize it's like, because before you talk to them, you're like these menacing things, they have an agenda. Talk to them, sometimes they're just dumb, looking for food or something.
Building nests.
Building nests. It's that classic thing is like, oh, I stumbled upon this thing and it's trying to kill me. That thing's just spooked because it just sees you breaking into its house, essentially.
It's afraid of you just like you're afraid of it.
So its natural reaction is to, attack as well. But having the ability to communicate to it, that
solves a lot of misunderstandings.
And that is that sword is in this zine. Like I didn't sculpt that for this. That was a part of this.
Nice.
So kudos to Kelsey for putting that in, and kudos to you all for
using it
very wisely so far.
It's growing on me. I don't think I'm going to give it back.
It's pretty
That's my payment for doing all that work, dude.
Did we lose it, right? And then we got it back? Like,
no, I mean,
big deal.
I used it as a bargaining chip, to try to get in Justina's good sides. Like, look, man, it's yours. I'm not thief. You can have it. Yeah, and then talk to my way back into it. You know what? I can use it if you want me to run some errands for you.
You didn't lose it, but you didn't have it in the pivotal fight against the Green Knight zombie and the Mimic because it had to be locked in
to open the door.
To keep the door, the impenetrable doors open. So you can further venture into the subterranean level of the Green Knight's Ruins Castle to find this artifact that Justina wanted, which in turn, when you found this through another series of puzzles and riddles, found the Horn of Geed, the artifact that they were looking for.
Yeah, that's the next episode. Yeah.
Oh, that's the next. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
22, we go in. There was a door with a riddle. Only those worthy to walk the path of the righteous may pass the gate.
How did we pass that again?
We had to recite the Green Knight Oath. I think it was. Or the Knight of Idris Oath.
No. You had it right the first time. So, on the throne, it was fated with time that the Green Knight's Oath was there. But newly sketched was the Oath of the Knights of Idris.
That's right.
I remember saying that like one was fated and he had to figure out the other god because it kind of trailed off.
Taragnis and Madeira was the other one.
Right.
The only other good god.
Yeah, because if you actually look at the Green Knights, they're almost like druids, honestly. They're lawful good. They're protectors of the realm.
They're like druid paladins.
Yes, actually, that's a great way to put it. Yeah. They are druid paladins. Yeah, knights of
Geed.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Geed, Taragnis, and
Madeira.
Yeah. I will say I did kind of make that oath. The Knights of Idris, that oath is in the zine. In the zine, the Knights of Idris have been fighting the undead Green Knights for these artifacts.
Ooh.
They've been trying to do that forever, and it's been a losing battle. So that's their whole goal, is to eradicate demons, but they are descendants of the Green Knights that just kind of lost their way, especially since the gloaming happened, and especially in this setting that we're playing. I decided to basically throw these extra kind of artifact stuff, if you will, even though some of them are in the zine as well. Their whole goal is to get kind of what you have, and their ideology is if they get those, they can, rid the world of the evil that's around them. So that's why they were always very odd when you show them the Emerald Blade, because that's something they've been searching for, and they have script of knowing this. Yeah, they just knew another artifact was buried deep within. And again, they've been warring against these undead green knights that no longer exist. But even in the zine itself, okay, Kelsey wrote that it's a losing battle. They're losing at it, so they know they need help, which is why they turn to these demonic power. So you break that code, you broke the code to get through the door.
And then there were the
fifth element.
Yeah.
Pillars, light that bears heat, breath that moves ships, drink that brings life, home that bears fruit.
And then the middle bowl, give your greatest sacrifice.
Was a blood sacrifice. And we all went in on that.
We kept dripping and dripping. I was like, dude, come on.
I had a number you had to hit, and the bigger the wound that you guys described and what you would do, I was gonna have the die be greater. You guys were kind of just like dancing around. So I was like, all right, a D4, it's like a scratch, right?
Yeah.
And until one of you's like, all right, I'm gonna really cut myself, D6. I would have, if you guys like really gashed yourself, it would have been a D8, and you probably would have got there quicker. Obviously, because I think I had like just a 15 set for filling up the bowl.
Well, we all chipped in.
Yeah.
It
took a little while.
That was a bizarre ritual.
Yeah. I mean, because you have to think about like your greatest sacrifice would be your life, essentially putting your life to.
Luckily, there was enough of us to do that, because imagine there's like one person. I was like,
Cluck tried to remove his clothes, and it wasn't enough. I got a limerick in. Do you guys want to hear the limerick again?
Yeah, hit us with it.
Val saw a bony giant, he struck it. There could be treasure, so cluck it. The mimic bit Vern, when will we learn? So we don't go home in a bucket.
That's classic.
I was working with other stuff, but it's hard to rhyme stuff with mimic.
Yeah.
So I went with Vern instead. Don't be a smart aleck. Let's go find a relic, so we don't go home in a bucket. Like, just little things like that.
Nice.
Dear. Okay.
That's classic.
But then at the end, once we get the horn from the center,
we got betrayed.
The two Knights of Aegis act like they're there to just pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't told there would be a pickup. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
But
He didn't say I will send people to pick up.
Yeah, but Cluck saw through him and tried to blind one of them.
Did I go Mrs. Redcap again? Okay, no communication.
Did you blind one of them? Did he succeed?
I don't know if I succeeded, but I tried.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
I wrote it down. Cluck notices something and tries, but fails to cast blinds.
That's the story of his life.
That sounds about right. Yeah. Above and off the table. Yeah, they were acting on their own accord. Justina had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
I will say Justina did have people follow you, but to what extent you don't know. These guys might have intervened with them, but they clearly had different motives, and they were definitely traitors. And not that you would have known then, but they had markings too.
Right. Yeah, after the following episodes, it kind of made more sense.
I guess we should have examined their bodies after we killed them. We could have.
Well, we didn't know about.
Yeah, I know about
the thing then.
Well, in the future, examine stuff.
But it's just like the first 1 or 2 episodes that we meet Knights of Aegis.
Yeah.
Like 1 to 3 of them die.
Like, yeah, we just met. One died right in front of us.
You got rough lives.
And then the other 2 by us.
But it really set in the
tone.
The tone and the fact that there's something going on with them, and they're not really going to be good allies like this. We have to help them.
Which we did. That was fun.
Which ended up being a lot of the next episode.
We get to demonstrate, next episode, our assistance and our abilities. And we performed kind of like a exorcism for them, pretty much.
That's true. You guys leave a note saying you're kind of wary of what just happened with the attack of the traitors. You head to Marin's Hold instead of the Knights of Idris with the relic, Horn of Geed, leaving a note for them to follow. Basically, relay all this to Alora and Charlie Winters, try to bed down, and that's when they showed up literally that night because they don't wait around.
Right.
They wanted it so bad.
Yeah, and then you guys basically started the episode 24, I believe.
23.
23, sorry. With them parlaying, right?
It's very romantic. It's in the rain.
Oh yeah, that
and
was
Laura and Justina meet for the first time.
very cinematic opening in front door.
I thought it was cinematic at first, but now the more I think about it, it's romantic.
I thought it was cinematic, dude. I was watching a movie in my head, but whatever.
I can see that.
Put Justina and Laura.
Yeah, like eyeing each other. It's like
not saying a word, just looking at each other.
just
Rain
cue the
down.
music.
Well, it's like power meeting power.
Yeah,
You know?
the two hardest people we've met so far.
Yeah. Like, I recognize your power. I recognize your power. Let's just talk.
Yeah, we both have nuclear bombs, so let's just chill and talk.
Yeah. You parlay and find more in depth that Justina is clearly having problems with her order. And you do some spells on her and her favored knights that are with her to see if they're under like a same spell of Charlie Winters, which you find out is not the case. But you do learn that there's, obviously some traitor stuff going on with her order, and she invites you to help her out in turn of essentially helping you guys out with the fight for Mugdamulum and all that.
We played our cards and we got them to join our fight. We rallied them to our side.
On the way back to start weeding out the infected people, we brought a cart full of food.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And we were attacked by locusts. None of the food was affected at all.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And Cluck ended up with salt in his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God, that terrible pun.
He tried to throw the salt at the bug.
Have you recovered yet, DM, from the terrible pun?
Oh, my God.
Still haunts
Scar,
me.
you
That
okay,
was
right?
You
hilarious.
still have bits of salt in
I
your
felt
eyes.
so bad. Like my eyes were watering just thinking about it.
Cluck also had his vision of someone drinking the cup and a knight falling. It's like we know now that was an initiation thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
But,
the first hint at that.
But also, Justina said that she had seen Urix and admitted that he was over there.
Yep.
I think.
At the beginning,
Yeah.
because she was under Alora's
So
tooth
we
spell.
had multiple reasons to go there. A carrot massage themed bless failed.
I almost forgot about that. Wow.
There was something about lilacs.
The smell of
Telling us
lilacs.
to don't go north.
Oh, yeah. You
creepy.
had a weird omen, but the scent of lilacs was all around you, and it was warning you to not go north.
And we started checking each Knight of Idris to see if they were part of something else.
You snuffed out few.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to dispel some of the poison that affected Charlie Winters in a sense of ingesting. You kind of foiled a plan of one of the knights to essentially poison some of the other knights to bring them back to their side.
Yeah, the mystery still prevails because the ones that throw up that we still, we did an exorcism on them, they were victims. But there were ones with the tattoos who were doing it on purpose. Who do they work for? Cultists or someone else? Still need to know that.
Good question.
Yeah, I don't know, but we need to figure that out because
Yeah, and it didn't seem like Justina was figuring out much either. She was just killing off the ones she found with the mark.
Well, you gotta see in her perspective, she knew there was traitors, but now you basically shed the light, how to tell which ones are for sure traitors.
Right. And she
Now, of
doesn't care
course-
why so much.
Oh, no, she's
getting rid of them.
one-minded. You gotta understand with the Knights of Idris, especially once you, that was the same episode where you found Idris, or was that the next episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was that episode.
Was it?
Okay. Yeah,
We were
where
in the
you
middle
find
of
you find
weeding 'em out.
Urix as well. But you gotta understand the thing with the Knights of Idris, at least how I'm playing it, they're on their last ditch efforts. So there is no room for failure. So now they're in a mindset of you're either strong or you're not a part of us.
Right.
So if you prove yourself worthy, which is why you take the initiation of drinking, if you survive, congratulations, you just arisen to knighthood. If you die, you were never meant to be.
They have Spartan vibes about them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. They're warriors, and they delve into dark arts. In the zine itself, it is even written that they take a chance with the initiation, and
Hardcore.
You either survive and become a knight, or you die like trying. They are the sort to literally delve into dark arts, obviously, for doing this, to save bread. And the funny thing is, they came from the Green Knights, the Druid Paladins.
Like an offshoot of them at this point.
It's almost like elves and drow, if you know about that lore, where they kind of like branched out from each other, and like the dark elves went down and kind of became their own species and all that. The dark knights, the Knights of Idris essentially did the same thing, but they went to the dark powers. But their goal is essentially the same thing. They want to rid evil. They're just taking a darker route of doing it.
Makes
very
sense.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're cutthroats. They are not trying to leave anything to chance.
Yeah.
So the second you say is like, hey, this is the key of figuring this out, they're cutting the threat right there at the rope with like no chance of something coming back. But they're not ones to like, hey, all right, let's kind of convince or like threaten and interrogate.
You
It's
have
like,
a tattoo, you're dead.
Yeah, it's like you wearing the mark, you're gone.
Yep.
Like you obviously, and especially for those who took in the initiation and survived, like you also have power.
Right.
Now.
They don't want to take a chance of trying to clean you or reconvert you. It's like, you know what?
Yeah,
are
you
way
made that
past
decision.
that.
You get one shot, and that is it with the Knights of Idris.
I kind of see that.
Yeah.
Actually makes sense.
So they don't. That's why she's very hardcore on like, oh, this is the problem. Well, this is how to solve it. Boom. It's like, yeah,
good stuff, man.
So, and with that, you find Urix, who, again, as you were saying, Cluck, you're having omens from your god Ord of an being drinking that, or a Knight of Idris, what appeared to be a Knight of Idris, drinking it and falling to the ground, which you surmise that had something to do with Urix, as you guys rolled up and down, I must say, through that entire encounter.
Yeah.
To essentially
that
prevent.
Was an intense kind of negotiation / we're not letting you do this / this could spiral out into another fight / we're not gonna.
They brought us down to that area.
To their secret.
That's
That's
the
their secret.
bookshelf, hidden entrance. Like there's a pentagram.
And there's
a guy chained up. It's really dark. There's no like little simple test. They don't have like an eye drop where it's like, okay, you lose an eye or you get a decent chance at getting the demon blood magic powers. There's no simple test.
Well, also
they have
seems
to
like
either die or survive.
From your vision, it seems like Yorick, if he drank that thing, he would have died. I mean, he wasn't strong enough, I guess, for that vow, or meant to be.
There's hints of it, but then Ord is very clear.
Yeah,
Ord is very clear that this
directly speaks to you and tells you it's the fate of the world depends on it.
Then Cluck drinks the giant strength potion. It is ill used, but still tries to be diplomatic about it. So every round is like 6 seconds, and the giant strength potion is 9 rounds. And so I'm trying to think through, as everyone does everything, how many rounds I have left of this thing. But I'm trying to talk him down because I don't want to have to fight all the Knights of Idris.
The awesome part is when he used his spell to freeze the cup midair.
Alzamar.
That was...
Oh, it was insurance on your plan to keep Urix from...
That's a hell of an insurance.
Yeah.
I was totally waiting for you to tackle him. I was like, okay, was he getting... Yeah, but like the rolls were up and down with the charismas. I was like, well, okay, you're convincing this person, but you're not convincing the other person. And it was just like a lot of back and forth. But I was also like kind of lowering the DC with your role playing. And dude, it was like neck and neck. But honestly, Alzamar casting that spell did stall and probably, yeah.
I'm so glad I took Pick Stop.
you stalled in the right, or you stalled it in the right way, because otherwise he was going to drink it essentially the next round.
Well, looking
and then
back,
I was going to have to roll.
Yeah, looking back at it,
for things.
I think we did it right because we didn't get violent or anything.
Yeah, we did not want to start a fight.
Yeah, which was the one thing that we could have, we avoid, because where we were at, you have to always keep showing good faith. We're just trying to do something nice here. You don't want to get physical, not even tackling or doing stuff. So that spell, freezing the cup, that was the way to go. And I'm glad you succeeded that. Because it's like, look, we're going to freeze this cup. Let's just keep talking about it. That's pretty much it.
It's a really creative spell. Like, it seems like some people might just glance over it, but if you can find the right way to use it, it's really, really useful.
That's the thing with those spells. Like, when you read them, when you're choosing them, it was like, you can't imagine what you use for it. It'd be like some spells like that. Until you play through a story, and then you run into something like this completely. I could never imagine this situation in a million years.
Yeah.
It was like freeze a cup in midair so the guy doesn't drink. It's like, if I was a wizard and picking spells, like, I see that spell and I'd be like, yeah, I can see some situation I'll use it, but this would never reach my brain.
Has a lot to do with wording, because it reminds me of the immovable rod in 5e.
Yeah.
And if you actually read the ruling of it, you can fixate it in like time, space and time, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could hold it above my head and like click the button to activate it, let go, and it is in the air.
Yep.
Like, it's that most people would be like, oh, I could use immovable rod, prop this door open, and then activate it, and now this door won't move, or you can't move the rod to even shut this door. But nobody thinks about, like, hey, I could just, like, if you're in an airship or whatever, and put it in the front of an airship, and then just like move it there. And if the airship tries to go, and if you put it in the right spot and it still moves, it's gonna rip a hole through the entire thing. Yep. And all of a sudden you got, like, you're doing internal damage the entire way through. And if you hit something important, you reckon an entire like fleet battleship or something.
Right.
And
But the beauty of them is, like, until you play through the story and you run into a unique situation, you be like, this situation, this spell, something weird just happened, which is completely beautiful. It's like amazing.
Sometimes it works out.
Yeah.
And I guess with this, with Urix not taking the demon blood, he starts doing his own little transformation.
He snaps into a weird transformation.
Yes, he transcends from what he once was, if you will. I mean, you still don't know what really happened, but you see him clearly reject the, blood of Idris, and then kind of transforms into no longer a Knight of Idris from the appearance of it.
While he was glowing, he threw the bowl that was still fixed, which took over 5,000 pounds of force to do. So something big happened to him.
Yeah, way big.
Some divination was definitely coursing through Urix, but it also completely zapped him, essentially putting him into like a coma.
Yeah.
For at least a couple days.
Yeah, he was out for the next couple episodes.
I believe that concluded 23, right?
Yep.
Which from there, you guys
rest there for the night.
Wake up to Justina not sleeping, literally just getting to work.
Killing all night.
Immediately, just going through the herd and
with a pile of bodies
piling
in the morning,
up,
trying to get breakfast, and you see a pile of bodies.
Collects the first one to see. About to go do Tai Chi and just see a pile of bodies piling up, and Justina just like ordering knights to hold down other knights and stripping them naked to check for any markings,
the sigil or whatever. But we also found out, like, Cluck doesn't know whether or not to tell the other folks, but eventually everyone gets downstairs, just like trying to figure out why. Yeah. Why was Justina really going on too far, or was she doing exactly what she needed to do?
I walked in, I said hi, and I was like, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, all nonchalantly, hey, what's going on here?
I'll leave you to it.
The last words that one knight ever heard.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Imagine being that guy. Ah, wait. It's like, hey, what's going on? What did the? He's got the mark. He's got the mark.
We figured out that Roke told us that he was spied for Justina. We didn't even figure it out.
He walked.
No, we didn't figure it out. We caught him in the middle of it.
You guys, after talking to Justina for a moment, about to head out, you decided to check on your ex, and he was still passed out, and made your little schemes and plans. But then as you were leaving, you saw Roke, talking to Justina.
Caught him red-handed.
As you can see, he's definitely the informant who's been kind of
spy.
Thieves is what they do. They play all sides.
They play the side of whatever pays.
Yeah, they play the side of money.
Yep.
So you got a little more depth into his dealings.
Traveling back to Marinshold from there was when the fog and the fish head with tentacles rolled in.
Ah, yes.
Ooh.
Paralyzing me and Vern for 4 rounds.
That was an intense fight.
Yeah.
You guys were paralyzed for most of it.
Yeah, Vern was getting down there in the hit points.
I thought somebody was going down for sure.
Almost.
But we made it.
If we lasted one more round, probably one of us would go down.
That's true. Especially when it screeched again. And I forgot, not that it mattered, but I think Cluck also failed the second save, and you were paralyzed.
Oh yeah, he did get paralyzed a little.
Yeah.
I don't think we actually acknowledged it in the episode.
Well, it changed who was down, I think, in the fight. I think.
Vern got down again. Like I remember him. Yeah, I know he failed again. But
Alzamar was released.
Alzamar was released, but Cluck was frozen.
So we gained Alzamar back. He got frozen,
and then Vern got
very last
screwed
bit.
again. Yeah. But luckily, it didn't matter much, and you guys ended up.
I think Val got the killing blow.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Vern this time.
I didn't know it was. I don't think it was like that big. I didn't expect him to die. I just hit a normal hit. It wasn't that much, but I guess it was low because we did much damage in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he had a lot of HP. I know he had a lot of semi-high AC, but more importantly, he had some devastating blows.
Yeah. Yeah, I got chopped. I mean, we all took hits.
Yeah, I think it was like rolling a D10 or something per.
Luckily, I was leveled. Yeah, I leveled up. I was at 5 before you guys, so my hit points went up. That kind of played very critically at that moment.
I think that was after the fish head guy. After that guy, we made it back to Marinshold, and that's when
we leveled up.
We caroused.
Mm-hmm.
Then teleported, then caroused some more.
We caroused a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the episode of carousing.
Yeah,
for sure.
Which the whole party got to level 5 that episode. Val and Vern first, and then me and Cluck.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Those the demonstrations of the power and the fun of carousing.
That's why you adventure, is to make the gold to level up.
What did Alzamar get with leveling up?
I got advantage on a spell of my choice, which I chose Lightning Bolt because Lightning Bolt.
Right.
And I also learned Magic Circle.
Right. Okay.
Which is a protective spell.
That's right. Cluck got Mass Cure, so he can heal people a lot better near him.
But a bunch of people at once.
Yeah, that's gonna play up.
And he demonstrated it, I think,
both
immediately.
Gonna be pretty powerful together.
Oh yeah, those will combine really well. Does that one include you when you do it?
I don't even know.
Oh,
I didn't save it when I leveled up, so I just wrote down the.
I can find out pretty quick, but I think it should.
2d6 to all allies. That's what I wrote down.
Are you an ally to yourself?
Well, I don't know.
That's a priest spell?
Should be.
Yeah, priest, mass, space cure, level
tier 3. Tier 3 mass cure. All allies within near range of you regain 2d6 hit points. I mean, honestly, I'd say it'd work for you too. Why, like if you're casting a heal and it's all around you, why would it not also heal you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mark it table. Table, me too.
Oh, within near. I mean, so within 30 feet, if someone's outside the range, then they're obviously not gonna hit it. But I mean, that should get most people. dude.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was cool to see him gain that and demonstrate it immediately. And we all got.
Yeah, you guys got to demonstrate that when you made it to Hope's Keep, rallied up a storm with some great speeches and rolls, and with the Alzamar expediting, helping out with the blueprints of the building of the boats and gathering materials. And then you guys scouted.
Found a good spot.
Yeah, found a good spot for that. Went back to Durek to like explain all this. And you fought something else. That was the
We fought something huge, like the size of a bus. I remember that description.
Yeah.
Size of a bus.
Mantis head, mandibles, scorpion pincers, centipede body, broken wings all over it with wet hair.
Yeah,
that thing
covered in wet hair.
Did you make all that up?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say that.
I knew it was the size of a bus.
Yeah.
And somehow it died quickly. I was like,
we all hit it pretty hard.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was like, well, we're gonna be here for hours trying to kill this thing. All right.
Right, we tried to scout out the river. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Which we didn't really see much, but we did find a good place to set up a boat camp on this side. But
River Hope. Yeah,
River Hope.
Yeah, we gave it a name.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then he floated up trying to see the other side.
But it was just woods. That's all I could see.
Trying to get some intelligence from far away.
Yeah. Get a vantage point. Magically make your own vantage point.
Yeah, that happened. Making your way back, you meet with Alora. Val takes a bath. or the whole tavern gives him a bath.
Yeah, because I was all that thing puked on me or something.
It's blood. It's goopy blood got all over you.
Yeah, I went straight for a bath. I was like, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. You guys essentially caroused in Marin's Hold and caroused in Hope's Keep, did the scouting and all that. Bringing us to 25 real quick. Making your way to Wardenwood, where you
teleported to Wardenwood.
Yes. Teleported through Laura. She popped up, was scrying on you. It's like, all right, let's get this ball rolling. There's, a lot of stuff going on. So to expedite that, she popped you into Wardenwood. Also, she wanted to go to Wardenwood because, it's been a minute. Reunite with Bauer. You reunite with Sarja. Essentially do the same thing of rallying.
Did a lot of speeches, man.
A lot of speeches.
A more organized but rushed speech.
The biggest disappointment was I did not retrieve the
troll toes. Yeah.
Troll toes.
Yeah.
God.
I'm pretty sure Mary Soldum got a lot of gold and did not want to tell you about it.
She just said it was some comfort.
She just said it was a little bit. I think she lied to you.
That's why she was insisting I don't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because she knows that if I meet this person, he will tell me, assure you that I paid her 1,000 gold. And I was like, wait, that's why she didn't want me to seek this person and find
Only Tim really knows.
But you make
theory.
sense. No, you make sense. But when you said it now, it's like the memory played back when she was kept insisting on me to just let it go.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Why? I mean, you just, you were duped for money. Why are you so keen on me not doing anything about it? I mean, it's not going to affect you. I'm the one going out doing the investigation. Man, sneaky.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, I know.
Tim knows.
But
whatever the case is, if I have a chance to come across this person, I'll just confront him and get information. And if it turns out to be the case, I'll go to Mary. I want my cut. I'm broke, dude. I need gold.
Where's my money?
Pay me.
Where's my money made, Mary?
Maybe we can kill some more cultists and rob them of their gold.
Yeah, she sold it to cultists.
Oh God.
The traveler bought it.
I can get that she will probably try to screw me and not give me cut in the gold, but insult me by selling it to the cultists. That's not good.
That's where you draw the line.
That's where I draw the line.
You're dealing with a cultist. How dare you?
I will take all the gold from her.
Well, that's moving on. You guys rally up Wardenwood.
Series of speeches.
Series
little
of
bit of
talks.
propaganda, you know.
An
good
exclusive
times.
interview with the Daily Warden.
Yeah. The Daily Ward.
The daily, the morning
Yes.
wood, or the good morning wood, whatever version.
You need to start your own newspaper.
You know what?
Just doing.
Yeah, this is gonna be the official newspaper of this zine.
Oh dear.
Which one do you like, the morning wood or
And
the
then we
good
did
morning wood?
the caravan.
Comment below as to what the newspaper for Warden would
We're gonna
be.
launch this new zine paper. We're gonna call it zine paper.
It's a very select group of people.
Yeah. What would you like the name of it? Good morning
readers.
wood or morning
The
wood?
Dirty Wood. It's to get
the
the
thirst
dirt on
wood.
the dirty thirst.
Yeah.
No.
Dirt on the
God.
wood.
All right. Oh my God.
But then we caravan again,
Yes.
taking our inspired and rallied small army from Wardenwood to Marinshold.
Indeed, where you had more talks. And for the first time,
Oh, wait.
minus Durek.
Before we get there, we had that little venture on the side and got that cube.
Oh, yes. You finally, after skipping it 2 to 3 times,
10,000
Yep.
times.
Signpost, yeah.
That guy was disgusting. But
Finally-
he was nice.
The Leech Man.
meet crazy Uncle Grigor.
All
Gregor the Leech Man.
This is from the Mine of Kelsey.
He was extremely disgusting, but he was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was very friendly.
It says old crazy Uncle Grigor lives in a ramshackled hut in a bog and loves leeches. I'll give it to you because you're probably never going to see him again. He is a powerful witch, a really powerful witch
Oh, that's
who was willing to teach other witches if you shared a love with leeches. You pass the perception check or the wisdom to see about the Brax cube that's also in the book. That's why I was like, they should probably chase that, but I'm not railroading you guys. It's,
Yep.
stand back, you do what you want. I only made it, and the only reason why I came back to it was I was like, they would pass it again, so I'm going to give that option.
Fair enough.
again.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, wait, yeah, we skipped this. Hold on, you would have seen this on your way, but it would cost you time because you do have to go south as opposed to continuing your route.
Yeah.
when I asked him to buy that cube from him, I was holding my breath because I only had 12 gold.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And in all due
he's gonna
respect,
slam me for like 400 gold. or something.
that thing should have been thousands of gold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
But he asked for a story, and then he perked up when I mentioned the witch.
he's you were because he's a powerful. It says in the zine he's a powerful witch.
But that makes sense now because he's a witch. So-
yeah, he's just kind of crazy and in love with leeches.
Very crazy.
Very
Very gross.
rolling around.
very.
I
very-
wonder who even gives them the glass jars, you know? Like, does he just make them?
He keeps
But he's a
breaking them.
witch. He's a witch.
Yeah.
Maybe you could cast cauldron and just mend stuff. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, because he was just slamming them left and right.
they're pickles to him. I don't know.
Pickle chips.
I tried really hard not to visualize that in my head when he was eating them and all that.
I was
gross.
getting grossed
Because
out.
I can watch.
My favorite part is still he's sticking his foot out of the
Oh,
ground because
God.
he's running around. Steven says he's barefooted.
Ugh.
And I was like, it'd be hilarious. He just like all of his toes are covered in leeches. Did he have to eat them? No, but he did.
To his credit, he admitted they had no medicinal property.
And then ate one.
Yeah, Val got super smart from that.
Yeah.
yeah, I wrote a book.
We were trying to
And
boost your con.
I wrote a scientific paper and published it.
Oh,
Did a
my
lot of
God.
stuff.
Just
But
made
yeah.
it harder to kill Val.
Well, now his con.
Well, yeah, no, his con is pretty bad.
Still get one shot by a con.
Speaking
spell.
of that, how do I boost that up?
That would have been the perfect way to boost it up.
Yeah,
But
that would-
aside from that, because we
Armor,
failed.
you have to do armor, and there's a boons that you can roll to add stat to your overall stat, not your bonus, or sorry, not the modifier, but to add to your constitution. Like you get a plus. I think one of them is like you get a +2 to Dex, Strength, or
How
Con
do
or
I get
something
those
like that.
boons? Like,
It's a roll, so it's the luck of the die.
when do I get them?
You only
When I
get them on odd numbers of levels.
next time I level up?
No, you're level 5, level 6, you won't get one. Level 7, you'll get a chance. And you have to roll to get it. Yeah.
If I survive this 7.
Or unless some magical item pops up.
What experience are you at right now?
19.
Out of 50?
50, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at 3.
I'm at 3.
But we got 2 Marin's Hold. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brought the caravan.
Share some talks with the rest of the leaders. And Alzamar, you, Laura, and Bauer have talks. And Justina was there as well. You convince Justina and the orcs when they get there to basically scout ahead.
Yeah, Val gave her the horn.
Yeah, and Val Roth gave her the horn of Geen, the relic that you found in the
I gave it
temple
to
that she was
her,
after.
as a gesture of goodwill to show, like, look, we're in this together.
Indeed.
And we'll do whatever it takes.
So she agrees to head up north to scout out
The Eastern River.
the eastern side of the river to get the Bittermold Keep.
Yeah. Hoping they get as far up as possible, as close to that castle.
As well as Alzamar, you basically get poked to check out the wizard tower a little bit deeper, as Bauer's been now
He's been
catching
keen on
word,
that.
as if Laura's obviously speaking to his ear to essentially look into the tower. That's there clearly has to be something there from
Maybe she
Bauer's perspective, that something that possibly could help you get to Bittermold's Keep, or that would help you through Bittermold's Keep, or something anywhere along those lines.
Right.
Maybe she should go with you and check it out.
Maybe.
As you all basically get ready to create another rallying speech is where we ended up ending it. Before that,
And before meeting Urix again, who we found out was awake.
Yeah, and he wants to speak to us specifically. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
That's on episode 26.
that should be
I actually am looking forward to that. I want to see what he got to say.
He's probably an all new person the 3rd time over.
Because he seems to be not wanting to say anything to anyone but us.
and Laura.
Laura. Yeah.
And Laura, yeah.
So that's where we're at with this wrap up so far. Hope you guys are enjoying
this.
this.
A lot happened.
Oh yeah, a lot happened in these past 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah.
5.
5 episodes, yeah. Yeah, we were trying to keep these to 3, but stuff has happened, and lives. We're living our lives, so
We're living our lives in the
Things
gloaming,
happen in the
man.
gloaming,
the real
yes.
gloaming.
yeah,
Just busy.
God.
The real world.
And you
Yeah.
try to fight your way into
that's the real
playing.
gloaming. That's the real gloaming for sure. Reality.
For real. And that's why you should play Shadow Dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drown your reality with fantasy. And with that, everybody, I hope you enjoying this so far. Stay tuned next.
Give us your suggestions, any questions you have. We'll gladly reach out to you. We'll read all the comments.
Leave whatever comment you want.
Yeah.
We do reply to everyone. If you have any suggestions or questions, if we screwed something up, please let us know.
If you have
We'd like to learn.
some tables, I'm interested in if you've been playing tips, tricks, or suggestions, as he said. We're all ears.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning in to Tabletop Diaries. This is Off the Table, episode 7. Yeah, 7 of these. Stay tuned for episode 26. And as always, keep shadow darkened.